Hi, hello.
Hello.
We are today at Sofia Academic, Music Academic, and I'm sitting with my friend and dear colleague Mihail Yossifov, trumpet player, professor, just doctor, just got the doctor work. And I will ask him today to play for me an example for mordent, for trill, for shake of folklore music and some jazz examples. Would you
So
please?
we start with folklore music.
Yeah, let's start with folk.
Mordent.
Yeah, for example. Very nice. And this is a half tone difference?
It's
Or?
whole tone up and half down.
Ah, very interesting. Okay. Very nice. And how would you play with the trumpet trill? Like something longer?
Folklore too.
Folklore trill, yeah.
This is the triller.
Okay,
And
okay,
there is it's upper triller and there is down triller, which
okay.
on trumpet in Balkans they usually play it like,
Ah,
and the other is,
I
and
see. Wow.
this
Okay,
is
very interesting. And shake, what do you call shake
shake
for the
in
folklore?
trumpet. I'm not sure in folklore they use it very much, but
Okay. I
it's a
see.
lip trill.
Mm-hmm. Lip
And it's
trio.
in jazz we say we speak about it like shake because uh, it's more how to say it,
A bigger
bigger and
distance and
not so
not so fast and
strict. I mean, it's
okay. I see.
this is
Okay.
the sound of Louis Armstrong. He played a
Okay.
lot of shakes
Yeah.
in his music.
And do you personally find the relation between folklore music and jazz for the ornamentation?
Yeah, they have some similar things. Folklore have different way of uh, making this
Yeah.
all this stuff, but in jazz we use, of course, everything that is used in classical music. I mean,
Okay.
thriller.
So yeah,
This
I
is
see.
finger thriller.
Yeah.
Also, we have this mordent
Yeah.
or
Yes.
thriller. It's
I
more
see.
related to the classical music
I
than
see.
folklore.
Mm.
Folklore is a little bit different because the dance is different. The
Yes.
dance of Horo is
Yeah.
it goes mainly in triplets,
Yeah.
and in ornamentation you can feel the rhythm.
I see.
All the
Yeah.
ornamentics are related to rhythm, and
Yeah.
you create a rhythm by ornamentation.
Yeah. Wow, very interesting. This is, by the way, what was for me the main goal to speak with Michael about this. He's a teacher, professor in the high school in Sofia, so feel welcome to contact him because we know each other from the classical period, from the classical setting. We have played in a symphony orchestra, and Michael have the best experience in the whole project from classic folklore and jazz music. Just before we started the video, you played for me very nice ornamentation. This slowly kind of glissando,
No,
portamento, or what?
this ornamentation is more related to the scale we play. I mean, this is in Bulgarian folklore we have these quarter notes.
Yeah,
It's shorter distance between notes, not a half step, but
yeah.
quarter step, and it's
Okay.
and with some
I see.
little bit ornamentation, you can make it very oriental.
Ah, okay.
Pardon. This is
Very
somewhere
interesting.
between F sharp and
But you
F.
work a lot with your lips. It's not
Yeah,
only in between
no, no,
the
no.
pistons.
Yeah, mainly here we do it with lips on
Yeah.
Balkans. Most of the musicians. There is this guy Ibrahim Malouf. He's I think from Lebanon, and he used this kind of trumpet with fourth valve,
Yeah.
which is especially for these 4/4 notes. But I think it's possible even without this. I mean, it's
Yeah.
more related to the ear. You have to hear it first
Okay.
and then produce it because trumpet is not so perfect instrument. It's
I
like
see.
violin. You can move. You
Yeah,
can
yeah.
slide.
And just before we finish, why? Because you were saying something about your instrument, would you explain with two phrases what kind of instrument you use just now? Because we are in his room for teaching. You play jazz, mainly jazz with this instrument,
Yeah,
or
this is completely regular jazz
okay,
trumpet. It's not jazz, it's a trumpet. Uh, there's a lot of classical musicians use it, a lot of jazz musicians use it,
yeah.
folklore musicians also use it. It's a
And
good instrument for everything.
and you would play everything on this, also jazz or
Yeah,
also
I play mainly jazz. This is
yeah.
what I work mainly. So for jazz, it's very useful because a little bit lighter horn, and in jazz we
I
need
see.
to
Yeah.
play a lot of in high register. But it's also so good for classic. I think maybe my mouthpiece is more suited for jazz than for
I see.
classical music. But
Yeah.
it's more a way of playing than
Of course, of the
certain
instrument.
instrument.
Yeah.
Of course, in classical music, they use in orchestra a lot of another trumpets. I mean, this is B trumpet, but they all, very often they use C trumpet or E flat trumpet or piccolo trumpet. It depends for the music. In jazz, we use mainly this trumpet, B flat trumpet, and also flugelhorn, which is also in B flat, but it's a little bit bigger than trumpet as a
Okay.
sound and everything.
And do you
More
find,
mellow.
a last question of my side is, do you find different technique for the different instrument to play ornamentation on the instruments, or it's more or less the same, just depend on the style?
It depends on the style more, yeah,
Okay.
because trumpet is trumpet.
Yeah.
I mean, if
Okay.
it's maybe well, jazz is contemporary music. I mean,
Yeah.
jazz exists since the beginning of 20th century, so the instruments were already in their contemporary variation. I mean,
Yeah.
the trumpets,
Yeah.
all the trumpets. It's not like baroque. When you play baroque music, you use
Yeah.
old instruments
Yeah.
because the trumpet was so different in
I see. Yeah.
like 400 years ago.
Yeah. Wow. Great. Thank you very much.
You're
It
very
was
welcome.
pleasure to speak with you.